It's been a minute.
No. I don't know that it's been a minute. It's been a minute for me.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, speaking, and/or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. What I'm going to try to do is be as efficient as possible, first of all, and I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. But bear with us. Let's see how it goes. Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And Ms. Grant, forget about what I said about that insurance. This is the city of Detroit versus Robin Vanessa Grant, case number SP 152698663. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Shenica Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Ms. Grant. Please state your name for the record.
My name is Robin Vanessa Grant. Hello.
Today
Can you hear me?
time set for. Let's see.
Show cause for purposes of arraignment. My client stands mute.
I did not get the have to find bond at this time. I'm going to dismiss the case. Because Ms. Grant has paid two related civil infractions. Case dismissed, Ms. Grant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right. He hasn't connected to audio. Lexis Littleton, we've already spoken with. We need to get a city attorney, please. Easy Pawn. Easy Pawn. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
All right. Are we here for Easy Pawn or are we here for someone else?
No, I'm here. I'm James Gilchrist.
There we go. Gilchrist.
The city attorney, please, for 434 is Looney and
Gilchrist.
sorry, thank you.
Gilchrist.
845 mid-page.
Thank you. $845 mid-page. Very well. Thank you, Mr. Barry. City of Detroit versus James Gilchrist, case number SP 1522930, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm sorry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gilchrist.
That's James Gilchrist.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
You are not guilty, pleading your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gilchrist, it'd be nice to see who I'm talking to.
I'm sorry, can you see me now?
Yeah, let's see. Yes, I can. Mr. Gilchrist, do you have valid registration and insurance?
Yes, actually, I had it prior to the first court date. I had problems logging on to the system, but I do have it, yes.
Let's see what you have, sir.
All right. I just had it. Okay, this is the proof of insurance.
Push it a little closer.
I'm sorry.
Hold it up. Hold it up a little bit and push it a little closer. A little closer. All right. And now pull it over to your left. To your right, I'm sorry. You know how to cut that system off? Raise it up a little bit more. Very well. What about the registration?
Yes, I have that too. Yeah, actually, I had just gotten it out of the shop. I just bought it, gotten it out of the shop, and I was taking it for a test ride. And
Hey, Mr. Gilchrist.
yes.
This not the time to tell on yourself. You're getting your cases dismissed.
Okay.
Raise it up, please. Very well. How does it ride?
This ride's good. It had an electrical issue.
All right. Case dismissed, sir. Providing valid documentation. Have a great day.
All right, thank you.
All right. Robert's iPhone. He never ever got his audio connected. Robert's iPhone. Ask you to unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's your name, sir?
Lockhart, Robert. Robert Lockhart, Trying to get my camera to switch. Trying to switch the camera.
We got one. Lexis Littleton, the officer, is here.
Oh, I'm just coming to check. I was letting you check.
Okay.
I was coming to check on you.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
I'm already trying to put you to work now.
Lexis Littleton, what kind of case is it?
This is careless driving, disregarding officer signal and insurance.
Officers here, okay.
Yeah. And then we have a lot here too, but I don't know if officers show you.
Okay, let me check, because I think we just got one case next door today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And thank you for checking on me too.
Yeah, sure enough.
All right. You took better driver's course. Mr. Berry, Miss Lexis Littleton took the better driver's course as well. Robert Darnell Lockhart.
Yes.
1982.
Correct.
This is the city of Detroit versus Robert Darnell Lockhart, case number SP 1403773, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1415776, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1415871, SP 1496925, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1542287, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Mr. Robert Lockhart, state your name for the record, please.
I'm sorry, Robert Donnell Lockhart.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time. We'll say it's set for a pretrial, but he's also got these new cases that the arraignment is on the 6th. So why don't we arraign him now so he doesn't have to show back on the 6th, and we can consolidate all of them.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lockhart, do you have valid registration, insurance, and do you have valid registration and insurance and a license?
No, the vehicle actually was stolen, so I don't. It's not registered.
All right.
I mean,
all right.
it was registered, but I don't.
Let's say less. Do you have a vehicle now?
No, not at all.
All right. Do you have a valid license?
I think it's a ticket on there. I still have to pay, or a reinstatement fee. I think I have to pay.
Is a yes or no question?
I'm honestly not sure because I paid the last couple tickets, so I'm not sure if that's the
On his driver's license. You don't have to say too much, sir.
I'm just not sure.
All right, that's all.
Okay.
That is all. We'll find that out right now.
Okay.
All right. Let's pass that matter. City of Detroit versus Nathaniel Langford, case number SB 1490929, counts 1, count 2, and SB 1490958. Appearance for the record, please.
Tamika Warren on behalf of the city of Detroit.
This is top ones there that officers here.
Okay, yeah.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Langford. State your full name, Mr. Langford.
Langford here. He's on mute. I need to start, sir.
I'm unmuted.
You're on mute. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Keith Nathaniel Langford.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Do you have a valid license, registration, and insurance?
I didn't have the insurance, but you had told me to go get my license. I got my permit.
Very well. Run Mr. Langford's license for me, please, Miss Mathis. Yeah. I'm printing on. All right, let's pass that map. All right. We'll check the license and we'll get you on. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lockhart. Mr. Lockhart, Miss okay, Mr. Lock, Miss Counselor, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Lockhart?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Tamika Warren on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70303.
All right, I have a valid license. Mr. Lockhart has some civil infractions and some misdemeanors, all relating to improper plate and improper insurance. He has one other misdemeanor for improper license, which he does have a valid license. If you want to see which what kind of offer would you give Mr. Lockhart? He indicated that he does not have a, so he's not able to get any registration or insurance.
The people would just move to dismiss all charges except for count ending in 872 and 873, which is expired plates and no valid registration, civil infraction.
Very well. So that's going to be your offer, sir. 2 civil infractions, $145, the other $90, and all other matters will be dismissed. Those do not abstract to the Secretary of State, and therefore they do not carry any points. What would you like to do, sir?
So you said they is valid and I just need to pay that, the total, them 2 total amounts?
And then we'll close everything out.
Okay, I agree.
You want to do that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible, the amended counts of, as charged to the expired plates, and then no registration, expired plates $145, registration $90. When can you pay, sir?
Mid next month, that's the second week in February.
Give you 30 days.
That's fine. Thank you.
Pay it by February 29th, 2024, right?
February 29th, okay. Thank you.
There's nothing further. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
So the license is valid and I just need to pay that $235 and to clear everything else.
And everything will be clear with the 36th District Court, as far as I can see.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day. Have a better afternoon here to you.
You too.
You may. I have, let's go back on the record with Mr. Nathan Stryker, Mr. Keith Nathaniel Langford.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Horn, can you put your appearance on the record?
Shenica Green on behalf of the city, P70303.
All right. Mr. Langford has a driver's license suspended, but he has rectified that with a valid driver's license I have here. He indicated to the court, I believe, that he doesn't have proof of plates and insurance. He has 2 civil infractions, expired plates, and no insurance. So he has the 3 charges. What would his offer be?
The people will move for dismissal of count ending in 581, the no, the suspended license. And we're asking Mr. Langford to plead the count ending in 291, expired plates, and the people will move for dismissal on 292, no proof of insurance.
Okay, Mr. Langford, your offer is going to be pleading to the expired plates and the other 2 counts dismissed. That doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, and therefore it doesn't carry any points. It's a $145 fine, and we'll close the other matters out. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go with what you offer me, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea, Counsel.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of, strike that as charged to the expired plate, $145. When can you pay it, sir?
I could pay it in the first week in February.
Let's give them till February 12th, 2024. Pay it by then. Pay it if you did that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that did that app to your phone. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
You too also, sir, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Officer Lawrence, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. I don't know if Mr. Byron Gordon has showed up, but we're gonna give him some time to do so if he hasn't. And then I'll put the city attorney in there to speak with you about the case in the office.
No problem.
Thank you. Mr. Sheena, good morning to you. Who's your client? Okay, let's move on down to Russell Glenn. Is Russell Glenn there?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name?
Eric.
Very well.
I have a junior, that's why.
No, you don't look, well, I don't know, maybe, this looks like you here.
Yeah, this
65.
Yes, sir.
I hope you didn't teach your junior to drive like this.
No.
City of Detroit. Let's see. So, sir, City of Detroit versus Russell Eric Glenn, case number SP 1118114, count 1, SP 1118142, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1181044, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1181141, SP 1229598, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1256049, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1345767, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1387405, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1526740, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1526751. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Glenn, please state your name for the record.
Russell Eric Glenn.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Mr. Glenn's been here before. He does not show up to court when he's ordered to. Had a trial date, missed it. Next time he does that, we're gonna make sure he shows up to court, because we're gonna give him a room for the night or whatever, so that we'll make sure he's here.
Can I say something?
No. What do you want to do, sir? Do you want another trial date, or do you want us to get you an offer today?
Get me an offer today. I wasn't aware that I missed the trial date.
Well, I'm not going to, that's your irresponsibility.
I understand. And I also was under the impression that I was here to pay 3 tickets. Seemed like you read off a half a page of tickets.
Well, that's what you got here. I'm trying to treat it like a one-stop shop.
I understand.
You can't be, I'm trying to consolidate your dates now because you obviously showed that you're not responsible enough to keep the one date. So how am I going to expect you to keep all these other dates? So I thought I'd be doing you a favor by consolidating everything.
I appreciate that, Judge, and I appreciate that. But I just recently obtained my license, and I figured I was under the impression that all of them was paid. Except for these 3.
Run it. No. I'm not gonna buy that argument either. Because did you pay any? Wait a minute. Did you pay anything to the court?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. To get my license. To get my license back, I had
Run his license. Run his license. I see that. All right, let's go through this just for a second, everybody. 11 to 15 over. $150. That was back in 2020. 16 to 20 over, $170. Defective equipment, $120. No seatbelt, $78. A 6 to 10 over, $135. No registration, $105. Those are just things you could have paid.
That's since I had my license?
No, I don't know that you even got a license now. That's a whole nother story there.
I can show you my license. I have them.
Your Honor, are we certain that all of the tickets are his?
He said he's Eric. He said he's Eric Russell Eric Glenn, born in 65.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know something? Every day is something new for me too. I'm mystified that he does have a valid driver's license.
I just got them. And I was under the impression that everything was paid except for the 3 that I just got.
I just still don't understand how you can feel that everything was paid. I don't understand that, but he has a valid driver's license. Let me make sure this is him. I can't believe it. All right. What do you want to do? Want to set another trial date?
No, sir.
Yes, you do.
We'll
He probably does.
Huh?
I think he probably does.
Go speak to him in the breakout room, man. Let's get you in the breakout room. Have a conversation with the lawyer, Mr. Glenn, and then let us know what you want to do when you come out. If he wants an offer, we'll wait till the city attorney comes back in and get him an offer. Go in the room, please. Sheena.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
No need to apologize. Who is your client?
Mr. Gallas, Galus.
What is it set for?
A formal hearing, traffic ticket.
Galus, Damien.
Yes.
Is the officer here?
I didn't see him on the screen. It is Officer Milbacher.
If I was a practicing lawyer, as I used to be, I probably would say the same thing.
It's Trooper Milbacher.
It's 9 o'clock. City of Detroit. Is there a trooper in here? Trooper.
Hey, my love, what you got for you? How you doing?
Do we have the trooper here? Trooper Millbach, City of Detroit, strike that, State of Michigan versus Damien Gallas, case number SX429-781. Appearance for the record, please. I got officers, Mr. Goss. Mr. Goss, I got officers in the room.
Tamika doing, I just came to check with you.
Okay, very good.
But if you need me, I do it.
Well, you can jump on Zoom.
All right, let me finish.
All right, it's your show, Mr. Sheena.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gregory Sheena, P74815. On behalf of the respondent, I do have authority to act on behalf of the respondent. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a formal hearing. I don't see the officer present, but I just heard you say that you have a room with officers. Is the officer here?
Not that he's not in that room, but he would be. Let's do this. Let's do this.
I don't think.
Just to make sure. Let's go off the record. Let's go off the record moment. Yeah.
Okay. What's the defendant's name? I apologize.
Damien Gallas. He's top of 830. On that iPhone, I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself and name that person right quick before I put the iPhone in here. Okay. On the iPhone, I'm asking you to unmute yourself.
Hello?
Is that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning to you. What's your name, sir?
Norman Oglesby, Your Honor.
Norman. Good morning to you, Mr. Oglesby.
Good morning.
On the iPhone that's on the telephone.
Hello?
Hello?
Is that the other? No, that's the other iPhone. What's your name, sir, on the iPhone?
Brittney Little?
Brittney Little?
Yes.
Okay, good morning to you.
Morning.
Okay, I think we can go ahead and proceed. Let's call that officer a trooper. Is there a trooper? Let's go back on the record for Mr. Gallas. Mr. Gallas, is there a trooper, Joseph Millblock? All right, hearing no response. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, based on the trooper not being present, we would like to make a motion to dismiss the ticket.
All right, and I'm waiting. You put on the record that you were you had authority to introduce the staff. You retained counsel. I'm waiving the presence of the defendant is obviously a civil infraction, and at this point, I'll let you finish.
Yes, Your Honor, I do have his authority. I would like to respectfully waive his presence. And lastly, Your Honor, we would like to make a motion to dismiss the ticket based on the officer not being present at the hearing today.
Very well. I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. Sheena, good to see you. And case is closed.
Always. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
About Arsenio Griffin, he's here. We can get him going out. He was.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Arsenio Griffin, case number SP 132255591. State your name for the record, sir.
Arsenio Griffin.
Today is the date and time set for review. I see Mr. Griffin has met his obligation, so at this time, we'll meet ours, we'll dismiss the case for being paid. There's nothing further, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day, all right?
Okay, you too, sir.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is requesting a trial date, please and thank you.
Oh, he changed his mind after some counsel, huh? Is that what you want to do, Mr. Glenn?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're giving a trial. You're giving a trial. So one of these days or something.
I mean, I can check to see how much you clear me down.
We're gonna set a trial date. Mrs. Mathis is gonna get us that date. Just one more second.
Yes, right.
Mr. Good morning to the officers. I'm just putting you in a breakout room so that the city attorney will be able to come in here hopefully soon. Mr. Bazzi.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record lastly with Mr. Griffin. The trial date is going to be March 25th, all right?
Is that for Mr. Glenn?
Mr. Glenn, I'm sorry. Mr. Glenn, at 9 a.m., March 25th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Can you repeat that date for me, please, one more time?
March 25th, 2020. So yeah, everybody heard it now.
At what time?
At 9 a.m. We told him that last time and he didn't show.
I gave you my word, Your Honor. I will be there.
All right, now I want to see your presence. All right.
I will be there. So this won't be on Zoom, right?
Yeah, it's like Burger King, Mr. Glenn. You have it your way. You can have it on Zoom or you can come in here. What do you want?
I'd rather come in.
Come on in then.
Okay.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Bazzi, good morning to you.
Morning to you, Central.
Griggs. Oh, this is just for review. He's following up with his client, going above and beyond because he didn't have to do that. His obligation was over once he got that deal.
I appreciate that, Judge.
Client didn't do what he was supposed to do. City of Detroit, he didn't pay.
So, Judge, I can address that.
You know, something, Mr. Bazzi, in the interest of time and everything, just tell me when he's gonna pay it.
Judge, I need a couple of weeks. He's out of the state. He's a truck driver, so he needs a couple of weeks. We tried to do it remotely. We tried to do it remotely over the phone on Friday. That didn't work.
I'm gonna give him 30 days, all right? Review. February 29th, 2024.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I have a good one.
Oh, I did, okay.
Judge, I didn't catch the last part. I think you told me have a good one.
No, you're good, February 29th.
All right, thank you, Judge.
He can upload that app to his phone if he chooses to. All right, have a good one.
Thanks, Judge. Take care.
All right, so let's go with, so we're waiting on Lop. Did Lop ever get he finally got his audio connected. So we're waiting on an offer for Lop. We're waiting on an offer for Littleton. So bear with us on that. We haven't forgot about you. Then I'm gonna go way back up to the top for the first person that came in. Now he's connected. Is Galindo Hernandez. That's the C2 interpreter. Carlos.
Yeah. For 1:30. I mean, January 30th.
That's the one. He has a state case. Mr. Hernandez.
Good morning. Speak Spanish.
Necesito interpreter.
Please. Yes.
No. Come back. Your date is tomorrow.
Spanish.
Huh? Here, run a driver license. All right, let's get an interpreter. Did he have a good license?
He doesn't have a number, so give me just a second.
Let's just bring it up. Let's just get an interpreter.
Okay.
We're gonna get you an interpreter, sir. Let's go with Willie Little.
Yeah. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Willie Mac Little, born in 63.
Yes.
Who's got all that noise going on?
Not me, sir.
It's Mr. Loop's device, some interference in the background.
You just got a lot of other stuff going on. City of Detroit versus Willie Mac Little, case number SP 1136890, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1136941, SP 1206991, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1511198, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 99190221, 18265587, counts 1, 2, and 3. 20385048, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Little.
Willie Little.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. He didn't watch the Mac, did he? You didn't watch the Mac, did you, Mr. Little?
No, sir.
I don't know if I believe that. I think Mr. Little's seen the Mac before. Let's try it again, Mr. Little. Have you ever seen the movie The Mac?
Yes, sir.
The Mac wouldn't be having all this, would he?
No, sir.
What did you say, Mr. Berry? Mr. Berry?
I haven't seen the Mac.
You haven't seen the Mac, Mr. Berry?
What can I say? A cultural deficiency.
Don't tell everybody that. Like my father used to say, there's some things you're not supposed to tell everybody. All right.
Don't feel bad, Mr. Berry. I haven't either. I'll just join in with you.
All right. All right. They don't know what they're missing, do they, Mr. Little?
Yes, sir.
All right. Listen, Mr. Berry, what are you going to do with all these tickets and all these warrants in Mr. Little's name?
Well, Your Honor, it would have seemed to me just at first blush, there are only 3 matters on the docket, but it would seem appropriate that we should set these matters for trial, see if we can weed out some of these cases.
All right, and I will say this, that Mr. Little has a civil infraction that goes back to 2018. We always want people to get a valid driver's license. That's what we try to do in here, is we try to make sure that you leave out better than you came in, and that's getting a driver's license. So he owes $288 on no proof of insurance, and I'm confident that if he doesn't pay that, he won't get a license, even if he gets rid of all these other cases. So we'll give him that opportunity to do so. You want a trial date or you want to offer today, Mr. Little? Why don't I let you speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room? You can let us know what you want to do after some good counsel.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tell them a little bit about the matter. All right, ask that matter.
You have Mr. Gany here, the first page, first name under 835. He doesn't have his phone to be able to get on Zoom. Did you need him? You don't.
Gansey. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. You have some insurance and a license?
I showed you my insurance and stuff already. You told me I need to give you a pay for my license.
You got a license?
My license renewed.
You got a license?
No.
Okay, then.
I just didn't get my license renewed. That's it.
That's it? You don't have a license?
Right.
How did you show me insurance?
I came in, when I came in, before I showed you my insurance.
And you came in the court?
Yes, I did.
See the map?
Yes, I did.
I don't understand it, do you?
You did say stick yourself.
All right, so he does have valid insurance. City of Detroit versus James Aaron Gans, case number strike that, SP 1502467, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 150 2481, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gansey, please state your name for the record.
James Aaron Gansey Jr.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What happened with the license?
I had to get, it was Christmas. I'm taking care of 2 girls, and I'm gonna set income.
Hey, and I tell you what, my father told me when I had my daughter.
Right.
He says, that's the most expensive daughters are
Yeah,
way
yeah.
more expensive than sons.
That's right. Gotta get the hair done.
You don't have to tell me, sir.
And I'm a senior citizen. You see what I'm saying? And I'm doing this by myself.
Senior, now I think you're lying to me if I didn't see his birth, but I won't even call you a senior. So anyway, how much time do you need to get this license?
Well, can you give me till about the end of March?
I can give you what I want, but I don't know if I want to do all that.
Okay, well.
End of March.
Yeah, because you see it's
way past Christmas.
I know.
You got 2 checks since then.
I only get for 1 check.
All right, 1.
I only get 1 check. I'm paying $800 worth for rent, light, gas, telephone bill, air.
End of March.
I think I owe about 500 in
Come back March 28th, all right?
Okay.
There's nothing further, sir. Good to see you. Happy New Year, and I'll see you March 28th.
Okay, thank you.
I have a nice weekend.
Have a great. Driver's license. Okay, I did. I just haven't heard something.
Who are we waiting on? Willie Mack, is he back? Not yet. All right, let's go down the line to Letta Lewis. City of Detroit, you there, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here.
Very good. City of Detroit versus Letta Lewis, case number SP 1033873, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lewis, please state your name.
Lynetta Lewis.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Lewis, do you have valid driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
I was gonna say, please tell me you do. Run her driver's license for me, please. Let's see some valid registration and insurance, Ms. Lewis.
Showing around.
That big old smile on her face because she got them documents on.
Oh, yeah. How can I
can't see.
I'm trying to turn it around.
No, just hold it up to the camera. All right, let's see.
Oh.
That's good. That's good. Come on now, hold on. One at a time. One at a time.
Oh. Okay.
That insurance right there is what the most important thing.
Oh, yeah.
Ignore it.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. I'm satisfied with that. Let's see the registration.
Okay.
I don't know how that got all messed up like that. It's good. Not worried about the driver's license. You know what I always say about that? That might not be worth the paper, the plastic it's printed on. But in this case, it is. So I'm going to dismiss all those cases for providing valid documentation now.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
One plus Nord. Oh, does Mr. Willie Mack Little get his stuff together? Thank you. Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready.
One plus Nord, who's on that? Good morning to you, sir. On the one plus Nord, you just unmuted yourself.
Oh, John Gilbert.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
Is Bruce Green here? John Gilbert, John Thomas Gilbert, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Willie Mack Little. Mr. Berry, what's Mr. Little gonna do?
Set this matter for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gilbert?
Not Gilbert.
No, strike that. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Little? I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To set the matter for the trial, like I say, you still got that 288 out there. Trial / formal hearing. You got that 288 out there that would help you, sir.
Yes.
Valid driver's license back in. 9 a.m. is going to be the date, March the 25th. March the 25th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. The city of Detroit. The city of Detroit versus John Thomas Gilbert, case number SP 138-38341, SP 140-8618, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 140-86201, SP 152-6672, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 152-6674, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gilbert.
John Thomas Gilbert, Sr.
Your Honor, for purposes of
Let me stop right quick. Let me stop. Who's on that Motorola? I was laying down in the bed. Or you mean to tell me you're gonna sit in court laying down in the bed? Who is that? On the Motorola, you just turn your camera off. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself.
I'm trying to.
What's the deal?
How you doing?
What? You can't show the court enough respect to get up out of bed?
I was holding my baby, sir.
And you can hold your baby not laying in the bed?
No, she a baby.
All right. I had a baby. You can hold the baby not laying in the bed.
Wait, okay. Well, let me get up for you. Let me get back on camera though.
What's your name? That's he left. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert. As for purposes of today, what's Mr. Gilbert here for? Warrant, arraignment on the bench warrant.
Yes, I indicated my client would stand mute.
Or not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's got open alcohol on a motor vehicle driver plus 26 to 30 over, disregard the traffic control device. I'll wait until the city comes in to give him an offer, or we can set the matter for trial, whatever he chooses to do. Have a valid license, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right. When you want to offer, you want to set a trial date on this?
I'll see what they're trying to offer.
All right. Let's pass
Hello?
the matter.
What you saying? Okay.
Hold on. What's your name, sir?
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee. All right. I'm gonna put you on mute, Mr. Lee. All right. Let's pass the matter. Wait on the city attorney to get an offer. Oglesby. Where's Oglesby? Can we get a city attorney in here? Please. Oglesby, your officer is here. Well,
Jose Ruiz is going to be your Spanish interpreter.
is he here?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna wait on an offer for you, Mr. Oglesby. And then we'll get you in with a lawyer. Orlando Lewis.
Here, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is Orlando Anthony Lewis.
Yes.
One, two.
All right.
This is the city of Detroit. Mr. Oglesby, did you get a counsel ever appointed to you?
Say it again, Your Honor.
Did a counsel ever get appointed to you?
No, sir.
One was supposed to be appointed to you. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, Lewis, City of Detroit versus Orlando Lewis, case number SP 11209981, SP 11210004, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 113811 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11381131. SP 127120, strike that. SP 127124 counts 2 and counts 3. SP 12712551. SP 1536121. State of Michigan versus Orlando Lewis, case number SX 39006571. Appearance for the record, please. He's not on the
Shenica
phone.
Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name for the record. I don't have this one on my docket.
Orlando Anthony Lewis.
All right, today is, we'll call the date and time set for show cause, because it's set, he's not supposed to be here until the 26th, but all these tickets are in warrant status, so go ahead, Constable.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. He has a civil infraction dating back to October the 29th, 2021 of a 16267 Willingham Drive. If I'm not mistaken, 16627. Either I met my wife at 16627 Whittingham Drive or at 16267 Whittingham Drive. One or the other. All right. Nevertheless, he has that 288 that he owes. That would go a long way to help this young man reestablish himself with a driver's license. I'll give him an opportunity to do that. I'll set a pretrial date for May the 31st. May 31st, 2024. Speak with him in a breakout room so you can explain those to him, Ms. Harris. Join the room, sir. All right. The iPhone on the phone. I'm asking you to unmute yourself, press *6. All right, they're not responding.
Hello.
*6, iPhone on the phone, that's Mr.
I am to go back to work because I love being a doctor. I really do.
Hello.
I don't want to feel like
Not
I'm being
you,
chased.
Oh,
What's your last name?
Gibson.
Gibson. All right. All right, let's move on down to 734-636-3614. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself, press *6. Everybody on the phone, you can press *6 to unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Hello.
All right. Not you.
Oh.
*6 on the phone. All right, let's move on down. There, now you're up. You're up. What's your name again with the infant?
Samuel Gibson.
Samuel Gibson?
Yeah.
No, not you. The one that was laying down asleep.
I wasn't. I got the baby.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Samuel Gibson. All right, Samuel Deshaun Gibson. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And rise and shine. Samuel Gibson.
That's for sure.
Geez, geez. What's your date of birth, Mr. Gibson?
3/18/98.
Mr. Gibson?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm getting, you're Samuel Gibson?
Yeah.
Well, what about Mr. on the Motorola with the baby?
He said his name was.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know who
I'm
that is.
Michael Lee. I didn't want to say sleep because he'd be mad at me.
Yeah, for real.
He'd be mad at me.
I'm not asleep.
Michael Lee, do you see him on here?
He probably was on there Friday. Friday. I need.
What's your middle name?
Roosevelt.
He's down
For the Friday.
there? Oh, he's a day late and $1 short. He was sleeping in too, huh?
Probably so, then. I got her every day till 8 o'clock. Shit.
All right, the city of Detroit versus Michael Roosevelt Lee. Case number SB 1433679, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1433985, count 1. SP 145088863. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
Michael Roosevelt Lee, sir.
All right. Today is the date and time. We'll say it's set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Here and not guilty. Have give them a $0 bond. Good morning. Let's see what this is. I've never seen this, I don't think. Oh, unlawful display of plate. Let me ask you this, Mr. Lee. Do you have valid license?
Yes, sir. You issued them to me. I paid your ticket with you. The day she was born.
I didn't issue them to you.
Well, the state did. The state did.
Run his license, please. Let's see if it's still valid. He's got a loudspeaker ticket, unlawful display of plate, disregarding traffic control device, and a blocking traffic that he didn't pay the blocking traffic. And an old disregarding the red signal. That's old ticket. So you owe $258 on the disregard the red signal.
Where that's from?
That's from 2017.
No, I paid that with you, sir. I paid that with you on your book. I came in court with you and had paid that downstairs. Then I talked to you the next.
I don't, let me say this. I'm not
That's how I
saying
got my license.
No. I'm not saying that you did or didn't, right? You wouldn't have had to pay that to get your license back. But it's in the system that you didn't pay it. So you gotta take that up with the people downstairs. If you have a receipt, it would help you. So.
And what year was that?
That was back in 2017 that you got the ticket.
Yeah,
So,
I had to pay all that to the state. I had to pay all that to the state. I think.
Can I finish?
Yes, sir.
He does have a valid license. Let's say plead to the loudspeaker or set the matter for trial and see what you can do on the date of trial. Plead to the loudspeaker 240, dismiss upon payment, and then we'll dismiss the other matters. That's the offer. And I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, and you can have a discussion with him, all right?
Okay.
Or he has an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please. All right. Now we have let's get a. Is Samuel Gibson on the, what device is Samuel Gibson on?
I think I'm on the iPhone.
That's Sean's iPhone? Okay, you're down the line. Yeah. What about the OnePlus Nord?
333.
That was, is that Glenn? Oh, Gilbert? Is that John Gilbert? On the OnePlus Nord?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's you, John. Are you John Gilbert?
Yes.
That's you. Let's go back on the record for Mr. John Thomas Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Who did you speak to, Barry, or did you speak to Harris? Oh, we're waiting on an offer. We're waiting on an offer for you. And here's right on time.
May I approach your honor?
You may.
All right. I was looking, I said, somebody gonna be right in. I did speak to all the officers. Okay.
Lock.
I said we did live. I think live should have something in there. Let me see.
Oglesby.
Yep, I talked to the officer on that one.
All right. Littleton.
Should have
and Gilbert needs an offer.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, on Lewis, we just needed, Orlando Lewis, we just needed the pre-trial date.
All right, let's go back
Good
on
morning,
the
Attorney
record. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Orlando Lewis. Mr. Lewis, your pre-trial date is going to be May the 31st, 2024. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave.
Okay, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
What time, May 31st?
At 8:30. He's sitting in the driver's seat of a car now, isn't he?
My car, Your Honor.
I didn't say it was your
Just
car.
take the date. Take the date, Mr. Lewis. And we'll see you on your next court date.
Did I say that, Counselor? I just said he's sitting in the driver's seat.
That is correct.
He left then. All right. Oglesby, we have Littleton. Is it Locke? Philip Locke?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir. That's me.
they're gonna have to take the earphones out. Okay, who's on that phone at 734-636-3614?
All right, I'm on. Hello?
Is that locked?
Yeah, this is live.
Okay, we're gonna get you an offer in a second, all right? Now, are all these other lops in here for you?
Your Honor,
Yeah, they all here.
on Philip Lott, did Corey Pierce?
You didn't talk?
Talk to P.O. No, yeah.
Okay, all right. Is Corey Pierce here? Well, you got all your witnesses, I guess, all together. You were ready to.
No, Your Honor, I think they each are on the docket.
Are they?
Yes, Your Honor.
They got all the lops that day on. Let's see.
Officer Ochoa is here.
You're scheduled for what today?
Officer Ochoa, so one lop, they drew the short straw. For Tommy Lop. Let's get the lops out of here. At least Philip and Sierra. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Philip Lop, case number SP 1489561, and the city of Detroit versus Sierra Lop, case number SP 1489561. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris on behalf of Philip Lott and Sierra Lott. Could you both state your name for the record?
Philip first. Oh, well, too late for that.
Philip Lott.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial, and we have Officer Pierce, and off the record, Council City Attorney Warren mentioned that she had not spoken with them. I have not seen Officer Pierce come in the breakout room. Go ahead, Counsel.
Defense moves to dismiss on both matters, Your Honor.
Case dismissed on both matters, Mr. Philip Lop and Sierra Lop. Right? If there's nothing further, then you both are free to sit back and watch what happens to your cousin or your brother, Tommy Lop. Or you can leave. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor, I have Philip Lott.
All right, you got Philip Lop?
Yeah.
It's the city of, yeah, you got Philip Lop. What about Tommy Lop?
Let me see.
No, you didn't get Tommy Lop because
I saw his earlier.
I didn't.
I'm here, Your Honor.
I think I saw another, Your Honor.
Well, what's Tommy Lop's offer gonna be?
Yeah, 3 month delay sentence.
Any objection to be dismissal upon payment?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right.
And that's Officer Ochoa. Some of the officers had to go to other courtrooms, but I do have their numbers.
Very well. Let's go with Tommy Lop. Go in the breakout room. You want to handle this, Ms. Harris?
Sure.
His offer is the Officer Ochoa is here, and he's the one that I don't see in the room, but I imagine this is the one that Attorney Horn said has spoken to. She's spoken to him, and he is on call. He's in another courtroom, so you can speak to Mr. Lobb through $240 fine dismissed upon payment. This is all.
10 minutes to go in there, it'll be gone. Oh, yep, it's the forums and green bottle.
Go in the room, he's in the room. You have an offer. Who were you on Gilbert as well, Miss or were you on Gilbert, Mr. Barrett?
Let's see. I was on Gilbert, Your Honor. And we were waiting an offer.
We have an offer.
Good morning, Mr. Berry.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert. Mr. John Thomas Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert's offer is pleading guilty to I don't know which one this is. Okay. Looks like pleading guilty. Oh, I know. Pleading guilty to the amended count of open intox in a motor vehicle passenger.
Passenger, correct, Your Honor.
2-point offense, $240 fine. That does abstract to the Secretary of State. Will be an alcohol-related offense on his record. Pleading to you got something else you want to plead? Responsible.
I think that I put in there, there's some civil infractions that recently defaulted.
No, yeah, we'll set aside the no objection to setting aside, and we'll plead to the 3 civil infractions.
Just the passenger. Well, there's he's got some that defaulted later. The P152s. Those last 3 on the history sheet, and the people are dismissing. Now there's some other civil infractions that are like P138. I would object to set aside on those.
Let's see.
He does owe a lot of money.
I'm gonna
So the people do consider that.
I would probably allow that and to set those aside. You can get them off. Let me see. The SP and SP 138-38341, that ticket was timely entered into the system. It's a 2022 ticket, November. Then you have the 26 to 30 over. That was timely as well. And not the same. This is probably the same. Okay, so let me get an understanding of the complete offer. The offer is for the 3 responsibles. Are you asking him to plead responsibles to those new civil infractions, the newer civil infractions?
No
proof of insurance, defective equipment, and improper display of plate?
The people have no objection to setting that aside and dismissing those.
Okay. So.
One thing is, Your Honor, if you notice, some of these civil infractions are following these misdemeanors from the same date, and I don't think that, citizens should, you think that everything's gonna be taken care of at the next court date, not that something's gonna fall off in the fall.
And in an effort to try and help Mr. Gilbert obtain a valid driver's license, we already have the point ticket. Open alcohol, that's going to be 2 points to take that deal automatically. Do you have a valid driver's license, sir? Do you have a valid driver's license, Mr. Gilbert?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Can we run the Secretary of State record to confirm that?
Certainly. Go ahead, Mr. Mathis.
Madam Clerk.
I didn't hear you for this.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
All right, let's pass it one more time and see. All right. So on the phone, you never mentioned 734-636-3614. What's your name, please? Seven 636-3614. What's your name?
My name is George Musabe.
Mr. Musabe. Mr. Musabe, what's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I went the day that you had told me.
Hold on, Mr. Musabe. I'm getting to know you all too well in this courtroom.
No, I checked in. I checked in at 8:50, Your Honor.
You fixed it?
I assume I checked into the Zoom at 8:50.
All right, hold on, Mr. Musabe. All right, let's call Mr. Hernandez Carlos Armando Galindo. All right. Mr. Ruiz. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
good
Nice to see you again.
Always good to see you. This is, let's put your name on the record and your credentials, Mr. Ruiz, please.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Jose Ruiz. That's Jose. Last name Ruiz as in zebra. And my Q number from the state of Michigan, it's 4330, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Ruiz?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor. I swear.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Sir, yes, I do swear.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Hernandez Carlos Armando Galindo, case number SX. Let's strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Hernandez Carlos Armando Galindo, case number SX 43003541. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso en contra de Carlos Armando Galindo Hernández. El caso es SX del estado de Michigan 430-03541. Si es que por favor ponga su presencia en el récord.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Esta es la abogada Shenica Harris por parte del acusado. Por favor, señor Galindo, diga su nombre.
Carlos Armando Galindo Hernández.
Let's call the date and time set for.
Hoy día es el día que esta situación va a ser llamada.
Let's call it the date time set for pre-trial.
Esta situación es el día para una audiencia antes del juicio.
We don't see a driver's license in the system. I'm going to allow you to speak with your counsel. The offer right now would be pleading to a failure to display $240 fine, and will abstract to the Secretary of State, but won't carry any points.
Hemos chequeado que no hay ninguna licencia de conducir existente en el sistema, y voy a dejar que usted podría declararse culpable con una multa de $240.
Sí, señor.
Join the breakout. He has an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, speak to Mrs. Harris and have a conversation with her.
Vamos a ir a conversar con el abogado en un cuarto separado. Un momento, señor.
Okay. Bueno, señor.
Okay.
Your Honor, I just wanted to know where the ticket occurred, if he's eligible for community court.
He's eligible for community court. It occurred, the allegation was made on I-75 in Greenwood. All right.
And is Ms. Horn still in the courtroom?
Yes.
Ms. Horn, I sent you a message regarding Locke.
Join the room and we'll give Mr. Locke in a minute.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, let's go, Lexis Littleton.
Yes,
You
sir.
saw that driver's course. You saw that driver's course this morning.
For
Lexis Littleton.
I did. I think she had a careless and a disregard and.
So, let's call the case City of Detroit versus Lexis Littleton, case number SP 1435507, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Littleton.
Lexis Littleton.
Today is the date and time set for a trial / formal hearing. The officer is Eli. He's been here. He was here earlier. And I don't see him now, but we do have an offer, and if we need to get him back, if Ms. Littleton does not want to accept the offer, we'll do that. But the offer as it stands now is pleading to count 3, which would be amended to 1 to 5 over. That's a 2-point offense. And $125, so it reduced from a 3-point offense to a 2-point offense, and the $125. And the other cases will be dismissed. Again, she has an absolute right to a trial. That's a civil infraction. Speak to Mr. Berry. Oh, you already spoke to Mr. Berry, right, Ms. Littleton?
No, we have not spoken, Your Honor.
All right, join the breakout room, speak to Mr. Berry, please.
I got a note right here. You know, but you're probably gonna go ahead and do it anyway.
No, not necessarily.
Your Honor, can you give me just 2 moments before we go to the next one?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's what I was.
Is there a Byron Gordon? Everybody on
Yes,
those
Your Honor, I'm
phones?
right here. Yes, Your Honor,
You're
I'm right here.
okay, so we do have a Byron Gordon.
My name is Brian. It's not Byron, Brian.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brian Gordon. All right,
His officers here, the people are moving for dismissal.
okay. You got a early Christmas gift or a late Christmas gift. Can you take the rag off your head, Mr. Gordon, please?
It's not a rag, but yes, I can, sir.
All right, headpiece or whatever. So that one is, well, we're gonna put this on the record when Ms. Williams' law comes back.
Your Honor, did a Timothy Lewis check in?
Timothy Lewis, is a Timothy Lewis here? The people that are on the phone are gonna have to unmute themselves. Press *6.
I'm here.
I know you're there. Let's see. Timothy Lewis, are you here? No, I'm actually talking about the people that are on the phone that called in. They gotta press *6 and I'm giving you the prompt. Other than that, we won't know who you are. If you don't unmute yourself. *6 to unmute yourself. All right, well.
And I was just gonna release those officers.
Yeah, it's hard because you know, we can release it's hard because we don't know who these people are. And they've been here all morning for some reason. They have an iPhone that's called in. You need to press *6 to unmute yourself. We have 313-673-6326. You need to press *6 to unmute yourself, and 734-363-614 has already unmuted themselves, but I don't recall them stating their name. Press *6, each of you. There's one. There's now 734. What is your name? That's Musabe. That's Musabe. That's Musabe. Oh, I'm gonna make a note. That's Musabe. All right. Now the other two, either they're asleep, or they're not paying attention, or they don't have the phone up. They put the phone down.
For Timothy Lewis, if he does check in, Your Honor, could the court let me know that you have the number to both Officer McClain and Carson?
All right, so you want them to, I'll bring them out.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm back, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Littleton. Ms. Littleton, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I apologize. May I return? I need to speak with Ms. Littleton again, please.
Yes, you may.
We're going back to the breakout room, Ms. Littleton. We're in 2.
Okay.
Before you leave, let's call the city of Detroit versus Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan Gordon. Case number U66039-023. Appearance for the record, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit.
Officer Lawrence, can you state your name for the record? Put your appearance on the record, Officer Lawrence, please.
How you doing, Your Honor? It's Officer Bruce Lawrence, Detroit Transit Police Badge 41.
And good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
And Mr. Barrett?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name.
My name is Brian Gordon.
And Your Honor, after speaking with Officer Lawrence, the people are moving for dismissal.
That was easy. But I'm just gonna put no recollection.
Officer Lawrence, I can't remember the reason you were considering dismissal.
Your Honor, actually, I don't have the ticket in front of me, so that's why I
No
can't
recollection.
recall.
Okay, thank you.
All right, nothing further. Mr. Gordon, he won the prize. Have a good day, Mr. Gordon. I'm sure you don't object to that dismissal, do you?
No, I do not, Your Honor, and you have a better day.
Mr. Barry, stipulation to probable cause.
So stipulated.
Thank you, and thank you, Officer Lawrence. See you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, be safe out there, Officer Lawrence. Be safe, Mr. Gordon. Have a very good day. Everybody have
Yes,
a very
sir.
good day. All right.
Thank you. Have a better one.
Now, Ms. Littleton, go ahead and join the room and speak back with Mr. Barry again, okay?
Your Honor, could the court inform me, when did Ms. Littleton receive this ticket?
Okay, now he's getting into the meeting. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Littleton. The allegations were made on April the 1st, on my brother's birthday, 2023. April Fool's Day. Is this an April Fool's thing here, Ms. Horn?
Okay.
Mr. Bruce,
Yes, Oglesby, he has an offer in there. I remember this one.
all right.
Yeah.
So you want to go back in the room?
I'm going back in the room.
Very well.
And Your Honor, I believe I'm still on Zoom. I think I'm in one of the rooms.
You are.
I'll
I'm gonna
stay
give you access so you can move around.
Okay, perfect. And I can.
But you have to come out first.
Okay, got it. Okay, in a minute.
All right. We're still waiting on a lawyer now. Ms. Littleton, join the room, please, and speak with Sergeant Carson. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
We have, I know you're defendant Lewis. I think, excuse me, Ms. Horn has your information. The thing is, we have a couple of people on here that are been here this morning that we can't identify because they call on the phone and they won't unmute themselves. So what we'll do is release you and allow, if we find out who those people are, then we will get back in touch with you, all right?
Okay,
If
sir.
necessary, if necessary. But I'll mark on the file that you did it for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, be safe, Sergeant.
All right, you too.
As soon as your attorney comes back, Mr. Locke, I see you're at work. We'll try to get you out of here. And you still have the support of the Locke family.
Yes, yes, sir.
I don't know if you're found guilty, if they're gonna help you pay, but I don't know about that. All right. I'm gonna get you out of here, Mr. Lee.
Thank you.
Let me get, that iPhone finally got a camera on there. It seemed like they're driving.
Okay.
Or they're riding in a car. Unmute yourself. Good morning to you. What's your name? Good morning to you. What's your name?
Lawrence,
Loren,
my speaker's horrible.
what is your name again? I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. It's Gibson.
Gibson, what Gibson?
I'm sorry. Say again.
What's your first name?
Laranz.
All right. I can't find him yet, but on the first name?
Yes, okay, 35.
Thank you. Lorenz Allen Gibson. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and first of all, let me go. Let's give Miss Lexis. Let's go back on the record with Miss Lexis Littleton. What is your what do you have? How do you want to proceed on this, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, it would appear we have no choice but to go to trial. Miss Littleton is unable to make a case for.
Okay, all right. The case is going to be dismissed because the officer has informed Ms. Horn that he's not able to proceed because he is in another meeting now.
Yes. Shenica Horn on behalf of the city. Yes, the people are moving for dismissal, Mr. Berry.
And so that she gets an early or late Christmas gift as well, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I just put dismissed. All right, Ms. Littleton, have a good day, man. Best of luck to you.
You as well. Bye-bye.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Galindo. Mr. Galindo, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Señor Galindo, he tenido la oportunidad, le he dado la oportunidad que usted hable con su abogado. Ahora, señora abogada, ¿cuál es la situación?
Your Honor, provided that he is eligible for community court, he wishes to plea and be sentenced accordingly.
Considerando que él está elegible para hacer la corte comunitaria, él desea declararse y ser puesto en este programa.
And since he was supposed to be here tomorrow instead of today, we'll have you come back on Wednesday. So come back on Wednesday early like you did today. We'll get you out of here early and we'll get you to the community court. Will be here on Wednesday, okay?
Entonces lo que vamos a hacer es que usted vino un día antes, así que necesitamos que usted regrese mañana y lo vamos a mandar a la corte mañana.
And Your Honor, just for the record, he was told about the program. He was given the phone number, advised of his rights. He is prepared to move forward on Wednesday.
Su señoría, debo decirle que él fue dado el número del centro comunitario. Él le han leído sus derechos y él está listo para proseguir con esta situación.
All right, come back on January 31st at 8:30. Well, you got here very early, so get here very early again so you'll be the first one, we can get you in and out. Thank you so much.
Ok, señor, usted debe regresar el enero 31 y llegue acá bien temprano para que podamos terminar esta situación bien temprano y usted pueda hacer sus situaciones después, ¿ok?
Enero 31.
It will be January the 31st, sir.
Yes.
Sí, it's going to be at about 8:30, sir.
Yeah, he came in earlier than that. I would suggest he come in early again so he can be one of the first ones. We can get him in and out.
He should show up at 8 o'clock if you request it, sir.
That'll be fine. So when we open up the room, he'll already be here.
Ok, señor, lo que tiene que hacer es venir a el miércoles 31, tan pronto como sea posible, tan temprano como sea posible para usted, para que podamos limpiar esta situación inmediatamente. ¿Ok?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Tenga un buen día, señor. Gracias. Hasta luego.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much, sir. Your Honor.
We did run John Gilbert's license, and the license is valid. This goes back to the one where he has the sort of old, late 2022 civil infractions. He already has the offer of open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. I don't know if he wants to take it or not. And then he has the newer civil infractions that the court was willing to set aside the defaults on. So, but he does have a valid license.
So his offer is to enter into, is to take the offer of the open alcohol in the vehicle, and all of the matters, including those civil infractions, will be dismissed.
Well, no, the offer was actually, let's go back on the record and we can just make sure it's been on the record. The offer was actually no objection to setting aside the defaults on the SP 1526674 counts 1, 2, and 3. And that was part of the offer, paying the 3 of those, I believe. And the 240 for the other ones. And then those other 3 as it stands now, because the city was objecting to setting aside those defaults, would have to be paid as well, if I'm understanding that correctly. And you know, something we're talking, and Ms. Horn is not even back. She sent me a message saying that she needed to go to 334. So I said all that really for nothing. Let's pass the matter. I'm sorry, Mr. Gilbert. We're gonna get you out of here as soon as she gets back.
Okay.
Right, this is the city of Detroit versus Norman Oglesby, case number 67082-132. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Oglesby.
Norman Sanford Oglesby Jr.
Good morning to you, sir. Officer McCann. Is he here? He was here. I believe he's the one that she had reported here. He's back in Mahan. Officer Mahan, good morning to you. Can you put your name on, state your name for the record, please?
Yes, sir. I was actually here for Mr. Oglesby. My Zoom dropped the call. I was already in the waiting room.
Norman Oglesby, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. Good morning to you. State your name and your badge number in the department and who you represent.
I am Officer Mahone with the Detroit Police Department, badge 4283.
Good morning to you. You know, the offer, I spoke to Mr. Oglesby last time. Oh, he needed appointed counsel. Now, Mr. Oglesby he indicated to the court off the record that he never got that appointed counsel. We are blessed with 2 very, very good lawyers here this morning. But since we did give Mr. Oglesby that option to get an appointed counsel, and that wasn't afforded to him, we'll give him that opportunity to get one again, or he can take the deal today, which is, and typically for this fighting, I don't let people plead. Oh, I remember this. Mr. Oglesby is from San Francisco. Outside of San Francisco?
Say it again, Your Honor.
You're from outside of San Francisco?
Yes, sir.
What's the rap group? RBL Posse. I used to listen to them back in the day. You know them.
E42.
Oh yeah, everybody knows E40. What did RBL? What neighborhood did they represent?
Say it again.
What neighborhood did they represent?
That's probably too far for me. Too far behind for me, Your Honor.
It'll come to me. All right. So, Mr. Oglesby was the person that mentioned that they jumped on him, and that's why we said that we were going to give him a lawyer appointed. So maybe the officer and Mr. Berry, are you on this, Mr. Berry, or is this Ms. Harris?
It's me, Your Honor.
And Ms. Horn can have a conversation. Did I remember that correctly, Mr. Oglesby?
I had a conversation. You said I had a conversation with say it again one more time.
No, I said you came in last time and you said you're basically, your defense was, I'm a victim of circumstance. I come to the city of Detroit and they jumped on me. Did I remember that correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me give you an opportunity, Mr. Mahone, and when Miss Horn comes back, let me give the three of you an opportunity to speak about this. Did you already speak to Mr. Oglesby, Mr. Berry?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me let you join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Oglesby so you can kind of get up to speed on what's going on. And then we'll move on. Before you go, Mr. Berry, though, Mr. Oglesby, join the breakout room. And before you go, Mr. Berry, we're gonna get Mr. Lee out of here.
Yes.
Because he's raising one of our future all-stars. Right, Mr. Lee? Does he sleep again? Oh, there he is. And Mr. Lee, unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself, please. All right, he's not coming to. Did you get a chance to speak to Mr. Lee?
Yes, Your Honor, and we're ready.
Mr. Lee, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, are you outdoors, sir?
Yeah, I'm outdoors now. I was about to come down that way. Pay them ticket.
You're not driving, are you?
I will be once we get off the phone.
All right. So let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. What does Mr. Lee want to do, Mr. Berry?
Mr. Lee would avail himself of the offer to enter plea to the loudspeaker charge, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir. I don't have a loudspeaker, but I guess I will.
No, now you messed it up.
Oh no, go ahead. Go. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking.
You just said you didn't have a loudspeaker.
Yeah, that's what they charged me with, though. But whatever go fit my pockets, give it to me. Whatever go do my pocket justice, that's what I want.
All right. Well, let's just set a trial date. Come back on. Let's just set a trial date. Come back on March the 25th, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. The boss said no. Hold on. We gotta hurry up and let Mr. Lee get back to bed. Oh, I'm talking about to raise the future all-star. That's what we gotta get you back.
Gotta be better than you. Gotta raise it better than you. You damn right.
Got to.
Got to. That's the whole goal.
March the 22nd, Judge.
March the 22nd. All right.
All right. Yes, sir.
One more time, March the 22nd, Mr. Lee. And
March 22nd. So what I gotta do? What we coming to do? How much money should I bring?
Just make sure you have 240. You might be able to get to keep it. Make sure you have 240, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
March what?
March 22nd at 9 a.m.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
You have a better one.
All right. All right, now you can go speak to Mr. Oglesby, Mr. Berry. What about Locke?
Your Honor, I needed to speak with Ms. Horn and the officer about Locke, but I also don't see the officer anymore.
Well, I think Locke, they said that Ochoa is on call. He's in another break. Why don't you text her?
Okay.
All right, let's go down to Brittney Little.
Here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
For some reason, I don't see her on the docket.
She's at 840. Brittney Little.
Brittney Little? Yes, I see.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Brittney Michelle Little, case number SP 1367351, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1520430, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris on behalf of Ms. Little, please state your name for the record.
Brittney Little.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Little, do you have valid registration and insurance?
Yes.
Let's see what you have, ma'am.
Registration.
Hold it. You don't have valid insurance?
Yeah, the insurance is right here too.
Okay, let's see one at a time. I'll get closer. Brittney Little, you moving it. All right, I'm satisfied with that. Let me see the other one. The registration, go closer to the registration, please. Brittney Little. All right, I'm satisfied with that. Okay, what about Do you still have these? Well, that would kind of be asking her a question that would be, it indicates these tenant windows. These tenant windows, that's what the allegation is, and I saw Ms. Harris already, just by her look, she caught me. All right, what about pleading to the tenant windows, $120, Ms. Harris? That's all for your client, dismissing the other two matters.
Ms. Little, are you willing to admit responsibility for the tenant windows?
Yes.
We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis.
You still have the windows tinted?
Yes.
Find your client responsible for, as charged to the tenant windows, and dismiss the other matters with stipulation problem.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
That's a 0 point offense. It doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. $120 will close it out. With that, I find you responsible. Dismiss the other ones for providing valid documentation. Ms. Little, what about, when can you pay the $120?
By the second week of February.
February. Second week. Is February the 12th going to give you enough time?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, February the 12th, pay any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Little, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
All right. All right. Jeremy Belleville.
What was this little date, Your Honor? I apologize.
February 12th. No Jeremy Belleville. That gets me down to the phone number of 313-673-6326. 313-673-6326. Press star 60. Unmute yourself. We've done this all day. That gets me all the way down to Mr. Samuel Deshaun Gibson. Mr. Gibson, city didn't give you an offer because you just have too much stuff on here. Where is he? Mr. Gibson, are you there? All right, he must have fell asleep. All right, that gets me down to Dorothy O'Dunce. Not here. Michael O'Brien. Unmute yourself, please. Good morning to you. Michael O'Brien. Chris, unmute yourself, please. Or is this Martin O'Brien?
Oh, there you go. That's all. That's Martin O'Brien. I'm using my son's phone.
You're using
Martin,
Michael's
yeah.
phone?
Yeah.
Good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
City of Detroit. versus Martin O'Brien III, case number SP 1517984, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of Mr. O'Brien, please state your name for the record.
Martin O'Brien.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. O'Brien, do you have valid insurance and plates? No, strike that. Do you have valid license and plates?
Plates, but not my license. I'm waiting for Ann Arbor to go through what I have to go through to get my license reinstated.
All right, I've given him an opportunity. I have given him one opportunity. I'll give him another opportunity to bring in valid plates and a license. Last time, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Pre-trial. Let's give him until March the 25th, 2024 at 8:30, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Mr. O'Brien, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
All right, thank you. You too, sir.
Thank you. Miss Green, she comes in late.
You want to listen in?
Green. Shenica. Did I get that pronunciation correct?
Yes.
Good morning. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, and you?
All right. On the docket, we have City of Detroit versus Shenica Andrea Green, case number U66245323, U66245423. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Green, please state your name for the record.
Shenica Green.
All right, is there an officer? Officer Moss. Hearing no response.
Defense moves to dismiss, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss for both counts. No officer. All right, now, Ms. Green, I'll just make you aware that you owe $288 on this no proof of insurance. You owe $210, and on this new ticket,
I haven't made a court date yet.
make it right now. City of Detroit versus Shenica Green, case number SP 154-21341. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Green, please state your name again for the record.
Shenica Green.
Roll too fast for conditions. That's the allegation. Miss, you have the right to a formal hearing if you choose, or Ms. Horn can get you an offer. Ms. Horn?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Tamika Horn on behalf of the people. And this is Ms. Shenica Green. I see on the docket, she has a parent duties ticket.
Yeah, so that ticket was dismissed because there was no officer. I didn't know, I called Officer Moss and I never saw an Officer Moss come in the room.
Okay, so she must be in another area on the docket sheet.
No, actually, I just saw this drove too fast for conditions. The allegation was made on January 17th, 2024. She indicated to me, it just got to our system on January 23rd. She indicated to me she had not made court date yet. So we were making that court date for her now. And then you can either give her an offer or she can set a formal hearing or she can pay.
Okay, Madam Clerk, would you mind running a SOS for Ms. Green, please?
I'm sure that there's not going to be a license there. She owes
That's
an
okay.
old
Here we go with this again.
I'm just looking at her record.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's pass that matter until we get that. Ms. Green, just wait momentarily a few more minutes. What's so funny?
Because we already went through this the first time we actually went to court, and you disrespected me saying that before, and I have a driver's license.
And you took that as being disrespectful. I'm
Yes,
sorry
because of the first time we went to court. Yes, I did. Everybody ain't a criminal.
Now I do remember our conversation. All right.
Great judge.
Unfortunately, we have to destroy these. Unfortunately, we have to destroy these SOSs, so I don't have it sitting in front of me like the other stuff. But it is valid, and I guess we went through this before. This she's got a no proof of insurance and old one on here, and I don't know how that went unpaid. That's probably the only time I've ever seen that in the thousands of tickets. So, all right, she's got a valid license, Ms. Horn, and I guess you're interested in seeing what she has on her license. Is that correct?
I think she stepped away to come to the courtroom, but that does sound like what she wanted to see.
All right, and again, I apologize to you, Ms. Green. All right, let's pass it and we'll see. We'll see what unless you just want to set a formal hearing and come back.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
You want to contest it anyway?
I thought I was here for one ticket. I didn't know I was here for the one I ain't made a court date for.
We'll let you go. You can make your own court date, all right?
Thank you.
Ms. Green, you
let her go. Let her go.
Ms. Green, you might want to get the court date now because it may take you some time to schedule that. The court was just trying to get you that court date. So did you want to go ahead and schedule that court date?
I don't have a problem with scheduling the court date. I just thought I was here for one thing.
Right. And so as a matter of convenience and to help you out so that you don't have that just lingering, the court was trying to either resolve it or give you your next court date. Because if you let it linger, it just goes into default. So they were just trying to get you the new court date. So do you want the court date?
I don't mind the court date.
And that's what I said when I asked you, did you want me to set this set it up now? And you said, yeah, but I guess
I don't mind. But every time I come to court, we don't never talk about what I'm actually coming to court for because it's something always in the system. We always talking about the other stuff. If we're dismissing the court date, I know I have a ticket. I just was waiting for it to hit y'all system. I take care of my license.
We never come to court for what she came to court for. I thought we did that in the beginning and dismissed the tickets that she was here for today. I thought that was the first thing we did. What about have an opportunity, Mr. Berry, to I think Mr. Berry wants to speak to you about Mr. Oglesby. And then, and do you want to speak to Mr. Oh, let me do this too. Here's Mr. Gibson. See his life.
I got her license, Ms. Green.
I got Mr. Gibson's license too. Yeah, I mean, he's asleep. Willie there. Did you speak about Locke yet, Ms. Harris? Ms. Harris, where does she go? Mr. Looney.
Yes.
Good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Luran Looney. Case numbers SB 149-1793. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Looney.
Jawan Tyree Looney.
There's a date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Looney, do you have valid license?
Your Honor, I went to say, I came down and paid the ticket, and then I went to set right up to Secretary of State like you told me, and they said I got a 625 or 650 or something on my license, to where they said I couldn't get my license, but they said it was so old that they said, and that's what's in the way. It's a blockage on my license with that.
All right, you might, I don't know if you need to clear that up or not.
That's what I need to clear up, because I can't get the license without that coming off. They said it either they forgot to clear it out, or it's something. It's just they got it stuck at the Secretary of State on the computer.
Has that case been adjudicated already?
I'm thinking pretty sure, because I ain't got no open cases, Your Honor.
They told you that this case was out of the city of Detroit, or did they tell you where it was from?
They said Detroit.
Sounds like he needs to go to the state police. I see an old case. I'm gonna give you one more chance to get this cleared up, because I see that you're working at it. Either you need to hire a lawyer, or see if you can go to the state police and see what they say about that. Because I think they clear those things up. I don't know what you need to do, but the lawyer could be able to help you, I believe. I'm gonna have you back on March the 25th, 2024.
Okay.
To look into that, but if it's the case that we have here a long time ago in 07, that case is closed.
Right. I thought it should have been closed. That's why I was wondering, like, I don't understand why they sent me around. They kept giving me the runaround.
Yeah, maybe you need to go to the state police or hire an attorney to see if they can help you assist you on that, all right?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, come back on March the 25th, and well, you want to just set a trial date, Mr. Berry?
I would think so, yes, Your Honor. Let's set a trial date.
Let's just set a trial date for 28th of March. That'll keep us on track. 28th of March, all right, trial.
Okay, 28th of March.
28th of March, all right. get that cleared up and get that license before the 28th. That'll put you in a lot better position. Don't be late next.
All right, I ain't gonna be late no more. Sorry about that.
All right. Green, did you get on?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Green. If you want to clear it up today, Ms. Green, then they're offering you a blocking traffic, $175, or you can set the matter for a formal hearing.
If I do the 175, how long I got?
How long do you need?
To like the 10th.
Say that again.
To like February the 10th.
February the 12th. Want to take the deal?
Yeah.
State troopers.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for this. Well, we've already dismissed the other matters, officer. Find responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic, $175. Pay by $175. Pay by February 12th. Pay it at any div bag kiosk in the city of Detroit, or pay it down here at the courthouse. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You still mad at me, Ms. Green?
Why you ask me that every time? We okay now? Hopefully I don't have to see you no more.
All right. All right. Have a good day, man.
You too.
Okay.
All right. We got Oglesby. We got Gilbert. We got Gilbert. Did you reassess Gilbert?
Gilbert.
Yes.
He's got the open.
He's got the open out.
Yeah, that's gonna be so just that and dismissal of the.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. John Thomas Gilbert. He's been waiting all day. All right. So go ahead, Ms. Moore.
Speaking on behalf of the city.
All right, so go ahead, Mr.
That's Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
All right, so the issue was really this, Mr. Berry indicated, based on the offer, I believe it was written, that he pleads to, okay, so you added the 26 to 20, 26 to 30 over. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think the last three of that are on the history sheet, the people were moving for dismissal. And
the last three?
Yeah, those last three civil infractions.
And
Buffler, plates, insurance, I believe you're right.
Okay. And then pleading to obviously the open alcohol in the motor vehicle, passenger, amended count of passenger.
I think Your Honor was gonna move forward with the default, even though the people's objections were 26.
So we can just get in. Well, and here's the deal. I'll say this. You've already got the points on your license because they were in default. I was willing to set the matters aside. I know it's old, but I was still, it's not as old as we've seen. I was willing to set the matters aside so that you could potentially save yourself some points. I think that in the interest of justice, I think it would be fair that you at least take a driving course if you're willing to do that. If you're not willing to do that, then we'll just leave it like it is. You'll owe the 204, the 216, and the 108, and the 240 if you want to take the deal. Is that what you're?
What year is the open?
That went along with, well, no, that was the new stuff. That went along with the stuff that was part of the new stuff.
So yes, the people would just be asking that he plead to the passenger. The rest remain in default except for the last three.
Except for the last three.
Civil infractions. And we're willing to, no objection to a motion to set aside those last three.
Then you'll dismiss the misdemeanor, the old misdemeanor that went with the first ones, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so, do you understand that, sir? So here's the deal. I want you to make it clear, and your counsel make it clear. I'll give you an opportunity to speak. And the offer is pleading to the open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger. It's a 2-point offense. The abstraction of the Secretary of State, it doesn't carry any, it does carry points, and it will be an alcohol related offense on your driving record. Pleading. And then the other cases that ran along with that case, the improper plates, the unregistered untitled, the no insurance proof, defective equipment, and the improper display of plate will be dismissed. The other matters, and then also the ones with the old cases that no insurance will be dismissed. And then you'll just pay the other ones, the disregard and traffic control device, the 26 to 30 over, and the no registration. Or you can put yourself in a little bit better position, at least as far as points are concerned, if you take a better driver's course. And the city is agreeing to reevaluate the offer based on you taking that better driver's course. Am I talking to nobody? Is he gone? He's gone.
Your Honor, if you want to keep me on the case, so I'll remember it.
He's gone.
But I can, if
He's gonna zoom back in, sure. I gotta say all that over again.
Yeah, when he comes back, Your Honor, for a new date, if you want to just have me handle it.
All right, very good.
Yep.
Mr. Berry, you had a chance to speak to Mr. Oglesby. Are you still wanting, or do you want to speak to the city attorney and the officer or not?
No, Your Honor. This matter requires a trial. He needs an attorney.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Oglesby. Ms. Horn, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Norman Oglesby?
Yes, Your Honor. Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70303.
All right. Now we have Officer Mahone here. And we have Mr. Oglesby. In the file, we did request a counsel. And here's the issue that why we did it. Mr. Oglesby did give me some information as far as he saw, as far as he led. He said at the day of the pretrial, he said, listen, I think we were going to take a plea that day. And while we were taking the plea, he indicated to the court that he was the one that was jumped. He's from San Francisco, on the hill somewhere, I don't know. And he's in Detroit trying to visit our nice city, and they jumped him and he was merely defending himself. If I recall correctly, that was basically the general understanding of what I remember now. I said, well, it's, and I think the attorney at the time, I don't know who that attorney was now, basically said, hey, self-defense is his defense decision. So that's why, but the attorney never reached out to him.
And I would like to defer to Officer Mahone. Are you there? I know we did discuss this. How would you like the people to proceed with this matter?
Yes, ma'am. If you're okay with it, we can just dismiss it. This is turning into a way bigger thing than it really needs to be. The assault went both ways. We just issued the ticket to Mr. Oglesby because the other gentleman didn't want to press charges, and he did leave in an ambulance.
Thank you very much. And it's my understanding that Mr. Oglesby was very cooperative, and this was an assault that happened at the Randolph Street 7-Eleven. The people will defer to our officer here, our good officer here, and move for dismissal.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Oglesby, you can't say that you came to Detroit. We don't know what happened or what precipitated this issue out here. But where is Mr. Oglesby? He sleep too?
No, he's here. Unmute, Mr. Oglesby.
No, he's not. I don't see him on the camera. All right, Officer Mahone. Mr. Oglesby, take your hat off, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the officer, you didn't hear any of what was said, did you?
In the break room?
No, just now. The officer had just indicated that he's willing to dismiss the ticket. But so I would just wanted to say to you that you can't come to Detroit now. We don't know what happened out there or what precipitated this fight. We hope that when you come back to Detroit, that this doesn't happen again. But you can't come and say, go tell everybody in San Francisco that the people at the 36th District Court, the prosecutor, Detroit police, didn't give you a fair shake.
Yes, sir. California and Detroit is brothers and cousins. I love y'all. I love y'all.
All right, case dismissed. Officer Mahone, thank you so much. Very good to see you. You make sure you be safe out there, and best of luck to you. All right, officer.
Thank you, sir. You have a great day. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir. You have a great day.
One. And I watch your videos. You.
All right. All right. All right. Dude. Have a good one. Tell RBL and E40 we said what's up. I love you. I love you.
Y'all have a good one.
See, Attorney Horn loves it too. So
You wanna be safe.
there you go. She got. All right. We'll see. Best of luck to you. Okay, so Mr. Gilbert was asleep when we said all of that too.
No, I wasn't asleep.
He wasn't asleep. He wasn't asleep.
No, my phone had died. I'm sorry.
All right, there we go. His phone died. So let's go back on the record, and all that stuff I said before, I have to say it all over again.
My apologies.
Mr. Gilbert, all right. Here's the deal. The open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver is only reduced. The city is like, no, it's only reduced to open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger, which in the court's eyes is really the same. But they're like, hey, you can't have this alcohol in your car because we feel really that you're drinking it and that you're, real close to drunk driving. It potentially. So, but that's the only reason why they don't go any further than that. 2-point offense, $240 fine, alcohol-related offense. It will be listed as an open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger on the driving record. So if you take the deal today, here's the deal. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other cases that the city is willing to dismiss today. That's the tickets that you got on that day, and one of the ones that you got back in 11/22. And the other 3 tickets that you got back in 11/22 will just be left. They're in default. They're objecting to set this default aside, and you'll just pay them. And you already got the points on your license. They also indicated that they will not object to setting the default aside if you're willing to take a driver course. And that driver course, they will, based on your completion of that driver course, they will reassess the offer. And potentially, and I'm sure, they won't have you have all these points, but it's probably going to be some points. But the insurance company, that'll look a lot better for you financially. So they're willing to do that. But that's up to you whether you want to take the driver course. And then keep in mind that you have an absolute right to a trial anyway. So you don't have to take anything today. You can just take it to trial. What would you like to do, sir? Or would you like to again speak to Mr. Barrett? Did he leave again? Oh, I can't do it again. All right, Locke is here.
We want to see if we can pull video for today.
Locke, and then let's get, Locke.
Yeah.
Then we gotta deal with Musabe. And then, the iPhone that's on the phone. Oh, that's, okay, that's gonna be, he's on the phone. He is Gibson, Luran Gibson. Let's get him out the way.
Okay, he's got an offer, Your Honor.
No, he doesn't. I didn't call him yet. You haven't seen this file yet. Let's see what he has. He's just got the 3 that are on the docket. Disregarding red signal, no option, no control. The city of Detroit versus Lorenz Allen Gibson, case numbers SP 1477285, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P70303.
Shenica Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
His volume is Mr. Lorenz Gibson.
Gibson?
Yes.
Hello?
Lorenz Gibson?
Yes. Go ahead.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Do you have a valid driver's license, sir? Registration and insurance, or valid driver's license and insurance? Do you have those documents?
Yes. Yes. The others I do not.
You say that, what did you say?
It's canceled.
Yes to the first, yes.
You have valid insurance?
No.
And you think you have a valid license?
Yes.
And is that in the state of Michigan?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you, Mr. Now, what year were you born?
Say again, sir.
Say that again.
I'm sorry. Your last statement before, I think, the year of birth, you were making a statement.
What year were you born?
12/4/75.
All right, well, I'm sorry to inform you that you don't have a valid license. It indicates that your license has been canceled.
I canceled it?
And, you know something, if I'm correct, Ms. Warren, that kind of sometimes indicates that you got a license in another state?
Either another state or a new number. Some people get a new driver's license number, especially if they face identity theft.
Oh.
Because it says canceled then replaced. Reason.
Does it say replace?
It says something about replace.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the people will move for an amendment. The people will
I'm
move
sorry,
for an amendment.
I don't understand.
That's because you're writing and you're probably going in and out of different signals.
No, no, ma'am. Unfortunately, no. It's just the phone is crap. Phone is crap. I switched it from Android to an iPhone. I heard you clearly, but it's choppy. Period. I'm in the city.
Okay, well, let me speak to the judge and give us a moment. The people will move for an amendment, Your Honor, on count ending in 851, the disregarding red signal to blockading, and dismissal of the no ops and no proof of insurance.
All right, so we won't even deal with the license issue. If you want to take the deal today, pay $175 for the amended count of blocking traffic, but you may want to go to the Secretary of State and check this out and see what's going on, because we have here canceled. So the offer right now, the city is willing to amend the disregard the red signal, which is a 3-point offense, to a blocking traffic, $175, 0-point offense, and dismissing the other two matters. You have an absolute right to a trial. What would you like to do?
Right now?
Yes.
Can I talk to counsel for a sec?
Say that?
Is that everything else I got to do as far as take care of with the Secretary of State, as far as whatever is considered to be canceled or not?
Well, we'll let you do that on your own.
Am I saying it right?
But this will not affect, if you take the deal today, the Secretary of State will not know anything about this blocking traffic and $175.
All right, so how much time do I have? Can I get some time?
How much time do you need to pay $175?
Give me about a good month.
A good month?
I'm sorry, 1 month.
All right, you want to take the deal? I'll give you 30 days. You want to take the deal, sir?
Let's make it happen.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea counselor.
No stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
No stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. I'm going to give your client until February 29th to pay that. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit, or pay it and come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that DivDad app to your phone. If there's nothing further, you also need to go to the Secretary of State and speak to the Secretary of State and see if you can work out that issue about that canceled license.
What does that mean? Can you tell me?
No, you have to go to the Secretary of State and find out. We don't know. But as it stands now, if you present that license to an officer, they're going to say it's not valid.
So there's an error on behalf of whom, though?
You have to go to the Secretary of State and see, sir. But here we're clearing up all these three cases with that blocking traffic. It won't abstract, it's no points, and you pay that $175.
All right. Okay.
Have a great day.
You too.
Okay. Let's go. Mr. Musabe. This is the city of Detroit. Ms. Horn, can you go in there and speak with Mr. Berry, please? This is the city of Detroit versus Mr. Jorge Gonzalez Musabe. Case number SP 1108578, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1239985, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1257643, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Shenica Harris on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez Musabe, please state your name for the record.
Press *6 to unmute yourself, Mr. Musabe.
Yes, hello.
Good morning. State your name for the record, Mr. Musabe.
George Gonzalez Musabe, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Speak to Ms. Harris, Mr. Musabe.
Yes, sir. Well, Your Honor,
she's going to be able to help. I'm confident in that.
Okay.
Join the room, Ms. Harris, and then you can work out the deal for Lockhart on the, if you haven't already.
And Your Honor, can I be placed in a breakout room? Oh, here we go. Let me see. I'm gonna put. Oh, it just says room one.
Before you join the room. Mr. Barry, join the breakout room for Ogles. Oh no, who was the person, Miss Horn, do we have?
I need to speak with Officer Ochoa on Tommy Lop, which I believe Ms. Harris is going to speak to. To my knowledge, that is the.
All right, go ahead and talk about Lop, and then who else did you want? That's really all that we have.
I think Oglesby is done, Your Honor. I think if you recall, we
Yeah,
dismissed that.
Done.
Yep.
All right, Ochoa is in there.
Okay, let me see. Room one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. We never got Mr. Mr. Gilbert never left. Oh, we lost him again. On the phone at 313-673-6326. Press *6 to unmute yourself. Maybe just put them out and wait, see if they come back in. I'm removing them. Hopefully they come back in. I've asked many times for them to unmute themselves. I don't know who this is, Miss Pashko. Is that an attorney in the waiting room?
Never seen that name before.
We'll be on alert. Oh, good morning. Is that Gilbert? Is that Gilbert? Is that John Thomas Gilbert?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't hear you though.
You can't hear me? Turn your volume up.
Say it again.
Can you hear me?
Barely. Oh, let me see if I can turn the phone up louder.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little better.
Okay. Now let's go back on the record. I've said this about 3 or 4 times, and each one I say this long spiel. And Mr. Berry, did you have this? You know what you know how this is going down, don't you?
Well, Your Honor, not quite. We don't get far enough.
Okay, so here,
open alcohol.
Let's do it one more time. He's here. Yeah, first of all, you have an absolute right to a trial. The offer as it stands right now, and this is an offer without taking a driver improvement course, is to plead to the open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger, 2-point offense. It abstracts to the Secretary of State, $240 fine, and it's an alcohol-related offense on your driving record. And we'll dismiss the other cases that ran along with this ticket, including the old SP 140862001, a no insurance misdemeanor. That would leave you with 3 other civil infractions that were old, that you had a disregard traffic control device of 226 to 30 over the speed limit and no valid registration that you owe 108, 216, and 204 already on. If you want to get some action on those 3 tickets, the city wants you to take a defensive driving course. you take the defensive driving course, and those tickets, they will give you new offers on. All right?
Okay.
All right, let me put you in a breakout room, Mr. Berry, and keep in mind, you always have an absolute right to a trial. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, and you can have a discussion with him about it. You understand that, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay, thank you.
And this is from Stephanie. That's P. Okay, so. Choose line here. Okay. Yeah, she had court from 125 and courtroom 218. Somebody scheduled it to Judge Perkins for 124 the day before, which don't make no sense to me. Seems like they scheduled it. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just give her another formal hearing because of the discrepancy. Okay. Let me check and see. Let me find her day. What time? They said it at 8:30. So let's see. It's got to at least be 3 weeks out so the officers can have notification to be in front of the judge. Okay. So the day is the 25th. 3 weeks out would be the 19th. February. Let me check this day. Yeah, I think the court is closed on that day. Yeah, we close. So. We'll be here. So, let me check the 20th to see how that's looking. Okay. $8:30, we good. We only got one person. I put it on the calendar for February 20th. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I know it's been a long day. and you were one of the first ones in here. I can appreciate that. Sometimes it just works out like that, Mr. Gilbert, and that it's the wheels of justice turn a little bit slower sometimes for some than to do for others, but we try to keep them turning.
That's understandable.
What would you like to do after you spoke with Mr. Berry? What does your client want to do, Mr. Gilbert?
Mr. Gilbert would avail himself of the offer as to the 6 or 7 matters today. He intends very much to take the driver improvement course, and he's been provided the website address, and he seeks the time to return to provide his certificate.
All right, what we'll do is we'll leave the stuff open, right? I got the offer, and I'm marking the file because Ms. Horn, she's not typically here, but I'm gonna make sure that she comes back for this case particularly because she understands everything that's been going on, and she's the one that said that she will could reconsider based on that driving course. I'm gonna put the driving course in the chat if Mr. Berry hasn't given it to you already. You'll be able to take a screenshot of that.
Okay.
All right, that's in the chat. Take a screenshot of that. That's www.betterdrivers.com. And I told Ms. Horn, I'm marking the file that Mr. Gilbert is going to take the Better Drivers course. We have the offer in here as it stands now, but he's trying to help himself out on some of the points, and he's willing to do that.
Okay, okay. And Your Honor, in the future, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just marked the file that you're the city attorney on here so that when he comes back, we know the offer. I have the offer in here now. Really, it's essentially pay the open alcohol and motor vehicle driver. We can also, if you want, set it for trial. I don't know if you want to do that or not, but at the end of the day, I've given you my email address, the Better Drivers course. It'll be a little bit quicker if you make sure you get that email, that completion of that course to me, so I have it in the file, and then we'll go from there. I'll let Ms. Horn, I'm sorry for cutting her off. I'll let you say what you want to say, Ms. Horn.
And Your Honor, were you planning to address those other civil infractions at the top of the history sheet as well, the 26 to at that time when he comes back?
Yes, that was basically the deal. You take these, then the city will back out and withdraw their objection to setting it aside, and then they'll reevaluate the offer as far as the points go and see if it could put you in a little bit better condition if you take the class seriously.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, now the business of either setting it for trial or setting it for another pretrial. What anybody have any recommendations on that?
Another pretrial.
Say that again?
Yeah. Adjourn pretrial, Mr. Berry, is that what you're requesting?
Yes.
The people will stipulate to that.
Pretrial, the 28th, no, the 25th, I'm sorry, the 25th of March gives you plenty of time to take that course, sir, and the 25th of March. If you don't have any further questions, I hope you understand everything. I know it's a lot, but really get the class taken, and I think that's going to put you in a lot better position.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that.
And the next time I know you've been here for a while, we'll try to get you out as soon as we possibly can, all right?
Okay, and then
Look at Mr. Gibson woke up. All right, go ahead. Say that again, Mr.
that I was saying was your email address on the thing with the better drivers.
Yes, so take a screenshot of that now, because once you leave, you're not gonna be able to see the chat.
I remember the better drivers. I just need your email so I can.
It's in the chat. So take a screenshot of it so you don't have to write it down. You have it on your phone.
Oh, because this ain't my phone. I had to use my supervisor's phone.
Oh, okay. SEAN.
Hold on.
Period.
Hold on one sec. Hold on. All right, say it again.
SEAN. Period. PERKINS at 36th districtcourt.org.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. SPAN.
No, SEAN. SEAN.
SEAN. Okay. Letta SEAN dot PERKINS at 36districtcourt.org.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a great day, Mr. Gilbert. Best of luck to you.
All right, I appreciate that.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Musabe. Mr. Musabe, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel. Counsel, what's Mr. Musabe want to do?
Your Honor, we were able to speak with Madam Prosecutor to work out a resolution. Mr. Musabe, if he is inclined, could pay the defective bumper fender or windshield and the no plates with the remaining matters to be dismissed. And I think that should help him get his license.
I will say, Mr. Musabe, I've gotten to know Mr. Musabe very, very, very well. At least he's been very upfront with the court. He's been in here, he had a lot more tickets a long time ago. He's chipping away at it and he's doing his work to get it done. I think he had to go get his papers to make sure those were all lost. You remember that, Ms. Were you here at any time for Mr. Musabe?
I was not here, Your Honor, but it's my understanding that he had to get some immigration paperwork squared away as well from counsel.
And there's a whole lot of other stuff he had gone through, and now he's come out on the right side of everything, right, Mr. Musabe?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank the Lord.
Praise the Lord. What do you want to do? You want to take this deal? Defective equipment is going to be $120, and the no plates is the no plates. I guess 105. 120, 105. So 225 all out.
Yeah, Your Honor, I'm willing to do that deal. If you, I'm willing to sacrifice that money as long as I can get my license. I'm good. I can make that money.
Well, I'll
up.
tell you what, Mr. Musabe. What I can tell you, I don't know if you'll be able to get your license, but what I can tell you, if you spend this money, it won't have any effect on your license, and we'll dismiss all the other stuff. The Secretary of State won't know anything about this.
Great. That's what I'm going to do, Your Honor. No problem.
Your Honor, I just wanted to make sure he understood the no proof of insurance is being dismissed, and I think that was the one that was holding him up from getting his license.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't think so. Not down here. It doesn't appear that no insurance, because it does. It's not. But I don't know. I just don't know. But it doesn't appear, because it doesn't see he has a reinstatement fee on that no proof of insurance. But that will be dismissed. So you want to take the deal, Mr. Musabe?
The last time that I seen you, Your Honor, which was last month, you had sent me to go get my license, and I went. And the lady gave me a printout that it was one ticket. You told me, go get your license, and I'll see you on the 29th. And when I went to go get my license, the Secretary of State is like a mile away from my house, right down on Illinois. And I went, and the lady gave me the printout. She said it's going to be $235. That was it. But I wasn't able to get it because of that one ticket, no proof, no insurance.
All right, we're going to dismiss it if you take the deal.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm taking the deal.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor, and we stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
All right. We'll find your client responsible. We'll say the amended count of no registration, because I don't see no plate on my little cost sheet. But I guess that's pretty much the same. $105 and defective equipment, $120, neither of which will abstract to the Secretary of State. So therefore it won't carry any points, and I'll dismiss the other matters. When can you pay the $225, Mr. Musabe?
Yes, sir. Well, Your Honor, I'm going to go to the Secretary of State on the first of the month when I get my disability check, and I'll pay the $225. I mean, if I got to go to the 36th district, I pay it there, or where do I need to go pay it?
Pay it at the court or pay it on the DivDat kiosk. You might want to come on down to the court, Mr. Musabe.
All right, I'll go to the court, Your Honor, no problem.
And then when you come on down to the court and pay it, come on up and see me. I'd like to meet you in person.
Hey, no problem, Your Honor. It'll be my pleasure. I want to meet Mr. Mira too.
Who?
Mr. Mira.
Miss Mathis.
Mr. Berry, baby.
All right. So,
all right, Your Honor.
When are you gonna pay it? Can you have it paid by February the 12th?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna go down there and pay it this week. I'll be seeing you this week in person. On the first of the month, it's this week.
I look forward to it, Mr. Musabe.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day. Wait 48 to 72 hours from the day to go to the Secretary of State, though. You have to wait that time for that clearance to get there.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, 225, right? All right. Okay, Your Honor. You too. God bless you.
God bless you as well. All right, Mr. Locke, this is the city of Detroit versus Tommy Martis Terrell Locke, case number SP148. Strike that, SP148-60311. He still got his family sitting here with him. Appearance for the record, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70303.
Shenica Harris on behalf of Mr. Locke. Please state your name for the record.
Tommy Locke.
Yep, and now that your cousin or your sister, she got her case dismissed. She just gave me a shout out. Perkins is a great judge on the. But if she had to pay that $240, I might not be saying the same thing. Let's see what happens with Mr. Locke. What's the deal on Mr. Locke?
Your Honor, just for the record, the people want to acknowledge that our officer Joel Ochoa was here and ready for trial. However, he was not the eyewitness in this case. His memory was only gathered from the video. There were other officers who actually witnessed the alleged conduct. As such, Your Honor, the people are unable to proceed with trial and the people are moving for dismissal.
Well, the wheels of justice went kind of slow for Mr. Locke too, but I don't hear him having any objection. He was still making his money. He was still making his money.
I got to.
All right. All right. Hey, that's how he's. Oh, you got your wife there. Hey, so you know. So listen, the Locke family, we appreciate you. We're going to dismiss the case, and everybody won today. So have a very good day. Best of luck to you all. All right. I was a good forward worker too, Ms. Locke. I was 26 years at Woodhaven Stamping. All right. Have a great day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Ms. Locke. We'll see you guys. All right, we got Mr. Gibson finally woke up. So this is a long one. This is a long one. Are you there, Mr. Gibson? Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, I'm here. My bad about falling asleep.
This is the city of Detroit. This is the city. I didn't even hear him. He was probably admitting to sleeping, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend. But I didn't hear it. So, did you hear it, Ms. Horn?
I did, Your Honor. He stated something about working midnights.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Horn. Thank you, Ms. Horn.
All right. City of Detroit versus Samuel Deshaun Gibson. Case number U314407116, SP 115465661, SP 1180466, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1203123 SP 1213433, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1220748, counts 1 and 2 and 3. SP 1242401, SP 1242417, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1263990, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1427015, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1469031, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 525729, counts 1, 2, and 3. 1939944001, 214406 and 214406 counts 2 and counts 3. And the state of Michigan versus Samuel Deshaun Gibson, case number SX 4244513, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gibson.
Samuel Gibson.
Your Honor,
go ahead.
For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
And are not guilty on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. I would say Mr. Gibson has probably been charged with everything under the motor vehicle code. Entering the U314407116. That was dismissed. We'll put that into, that was already dismissed on 9/23/19. That just didn't get inputted in correctly, or it never got really inputted in. So we won't have to deal with that. And the 18 ticket, the false ID, I didn't call that into the record, and that was dismissed. So on that, we will waive the late and the warrant fee and the whatever fee that was, late fee. So we'll clear that out. 18-465-8801. The other tickets, the city just, and I agree, they said they can't do it. There's just too many, and then you weren't on the docket but for a few. So why we probably best to resolve this on a date of trial, so that it'll be like a one-stop shop. Want to do that, Mr. Gibson?
Can you explain it more to me? Because I ain't quite understanding.
Basically, you have so many tickets that the tickets that were on the docket today, you were only here for what, a couple of matters?
Yeah.
3 matters. But you have all of these on the docket. The city has to look at the file, has to do a lot of research when they hand these offers out, and those tickets need to get here. So if we set it matter for trial, we'll get all those tickets on one day. Whoever shows, we'll deal with those tickets as far as the officers are concerned. If the officers don't show, then those cases will go away automatically, and then we'll deal with it like that.
Okay. I had a quick question for you though. On the last 3 tickets that I'm coming to court for today, right?
Yeah.
I'm really not understanding, because like when we got pulled over, I wasn't even driving, like the car not in my name or anything. So like I'm not understanding. Like I asked the officer, he said that we was gonna talk about it in court. I'm not understanding, why did I get tickets in my name if I wasn't behind the wheel or the car isn't in my name? Like that's
Well,
what I just want to know.
Well, based on that, then we're gonna have to set a trial because you're contesting it.
Right.
All right. Let's give them a quick turnaround. I got a trial date here. March the 18th is the quickest I can get you back.
I could do that. That's my birthday. I could do that.
You want to do it on your birthday? Maybe you get a birthday present. Maybe you get. All right, trial. My son's birthday is March the 15th.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
He better not have all these tickets in his name.
Man, I get rid of these tickets. I'm going to go get my license.
Look at that big old smile looking at, we want a license bad too.
Man, bad.
All right, March 18th, sir. We'll see you on your birthday.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
All right, y'all too.
Timothy Lewis, did
he never showed.
He never showed? Okay.
Who was the officer?
Officer. Sergeant Carson, Judge Perkins.
Yeah, Sergeant Carson, he never showed.
He never showed.
Yes, he was here, Your Honor. Tamika Horn.
Yeah, I got him written down as a peer.
Yeah, he was here. Carson was here, and McLean.
McLean was here as well.
You're welcome, Sergeant Carson.
So, I write those down as a peer, and we're just gonna put a failure to appear bench warrant on Lewis.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I think that'll do it. Ms. Horn, for someone that wasn't even assigned to this court, I gotta thank you. You came in, well, you always do what you do. You got it done quickly and handling 2 dockets. I don't understand why the city can't get some more attorneys to help you guys, because it's a lot of work, I know. But we appreciate your assistance and your diligence today. Ms. Harris, Ms. Mathis, Officer Thomas, Ms. Williams Law, and then last but not least, Mr. Berry. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Judge. I really appreciate that. See everybody.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.